Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into more of my pliers, and more specifically today we're going to be talking about my Tekton collection. So I can start out with the oil filter pliers. I've actually had these for a year and a half or so. Don't use them too often. My old car had a oil cartridge, and the Camaro obviously doesn't need an oil filter change because it doesn't go anywhere. My wife's car, I service it every time, so I, am smart enough not to crank that thing on with Loctite. So anytime I use them, it'll be on like my wife's aunt's vehicle or, family members' vehicles. So they don't get used all the time, but they are really nice for when I do need them. They're very affordable and have nice big teeth to really grip onto that oil filter. Other than that, I have a couple of the USA made pliers from Tekton. First off, the tongue and groove. It's your standard design. It's not a push button. It's just your classic tongue and groove set of pliers. Really good, durable, and affordable. Let me see here. There it is. I do have Knipex. I have DeWalt. I have Bostitch as far as tongue and groove pliers, and these are very similar to Channel Lock and Wild and stuff like that. So very affordable, very well made. So if you're looking to save some money and get a nice set of USA made tongue and groove pliers, here they are. Handles hold up well. I don't use brake clean around these. I stick to wiping it down with WD-40 and then just wiping off the handles, keeps them nice and clean. Once again, you guys know these would be used at my work, but I work as a mechanic on a race team and all of my tools are provided to me, so these just get used here at home, but hold up very well. So here's another USA made plier from Tekton. This is their slip joint pliers. I do like that they have multiple different types of teeth or teeth styles here for grabbing different size fasteners, and all of that can be very useful. So that's a nice touch. You can see it, same style handle and everything. So very affordable, made in the USA. Great to support our country. So, moving on is the Tekton duckbill pliers. I can't remember if it was a Nyko set or what, but it had a whole bunch of long reach pliers in it, and they were horrible. Like, I had to use almost all my force to open up the long reach pliers, whether they were the duckbills or diagonal side cutters or just needle nose or anything like that. But it was horrible machining. I mean, these weren't very circular. They had like jagged edges on them, so they wouldn't open. And so I got rid of them and decided to go with the Tekton duckbills that operate much better. So the other nice thing is it isn't standard straight teeth. It does have the crosshatch pattern in it. Sorry, it's really hard to see, but really nice for grabbing wires or anything from different angles. It doesn't have to be straight on to get the best bite. So same handle, grip design, very nice for the price, and operate really smoothly. And then the diagonal side cutters that I had were absolutely horrible. I got these because I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on a pair of long reach diagonal side cutters because I don't really use them all that often, but they are handy. So I didn't want to spend big bucks, but I also didn't want to end up with trash like I had before. So these operate really smoothly. They have a rust resistant coating on them. The machining is not the best, but they've held up, especially for how often they get used, which isn't very often. Drop forged, you can see. It doesn't actually have the part number on these, but once again, all these items will be linked down in the description for you guys if you guys are interested. So for something that I don't use all that often, but I'd like to have in my arsenal just in case, it's great. It didn't break the bank, and it's a decent set of long diagonal side cutters. I do actually like this grip as well. It is the dual layer, and it has kind of the grip style rubber, whereas this is more of the slick style. So that's nice. And then the same style handles on my snap ring pliers over here. I actually use these two pair way more than I use the straight pair. Most scenarios, it's just easier for me to get on with that angle. They don't actually make this set anymore. Like you guys, if you've watched any of my Tekton videos, the one thing I love about Tekton is they're always redesigning and re-engineering their products to make them better. They listen to their customers all the time, and they make improvements all the time. So anytime they hear, enough negative things about an item, they realize and take into consideration that, hey, maybe we need to improve on this, and that's what they do. That's the great thing. So over the last few years, I've seen them pull things away, re-engineer, redesign them, and re-release more USA made products, more products that are, actually remove the things that their customers complain about. So that's really nice. These were taken off. I do believe they have another set now, but these have actually held up very well for me. And like I was stating, I used the angled tips, and they hold up really well. These aren't for super, large snap rings, and they work really well. I rebuilt my distributor with them. It worked really well. Good for your basic snap rings. Haven't used these all that often just because I find it easier to access things with the bent tip most of the time. I can say that they're not like perfectly set. One's at more of an angle than the other, but it's still easy to use and holds up just fine. So these are also drop forged, the same design as this. So, and once again, same handle design, rust resistant coating, and they're spring loaded. So these were very affordable as well. As you guys know, snap ring pliers can get very expensive. So with how often I was using them just like this, I didn't want to spend big bucks. So these have held up really well. And even their USA made pliers are still very affordable. So if you guys haven't, check them out. The link is down in the description, not just to Amazon, but to the Tekton website as well. You get free shipping, you make an account with them, which is free, and you get 10% back in rewards. You spend $100 there, you're gonna get $10 on your account that you can use next time you make a purchase there at Tekton. Lifetime warranty, one of the best and easiest warranty processes that you'll hopefully never have to deal with, but is there, and they make life not as aggravating as some other tool companies. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know your guys' thoughts. Hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down in the comment section of your thoughts if you've used Tekton or you're thinking about purchasing some of their stuff. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. See you guys next time.